Okay, so Lily and I are at the park, and we had an impromptu visitor come up. Lady thought I was dumping Lily off, and she's like, oh my God, I'm going to be having to take on another cat. And I said, no, no, no. She goes, what are you doing? And I said, oh, she loves the grass. And she offered to come up and build. She found out where I lived, and she's like, oh my God. I said, I think I met you before. They're all friends. There's 3 ladies. They're all friends of my landlord. And she's like, I'll come over and I'll build it for you. And I said, oh, that'd be amazing. So they're going to build a little pallet of grass so Lily can have grass to lay on it. And she said, I told her what I was doing, and then I put the cards away. And the other lady came up, and I had met the other lady. She had her and her other friend. They're all, I think the 2 ladies are gay, and the other person is just the lady that has the property, the older lady, super sweet, this beautiful property. And they built this, for Canyon Lake, they built this float. Beautiful. She says we did Wicked, and we did the giant witches' hats. They did Beauty and the Beast, and they did, what was the other one she said? Beauty and the Beast, Wicked, and, oh, I can't remember it. I thought it was funny, though, because of all the messages I've been getting. And they just lost one of their dogs, an older dog, the lady that built the floats, and so she's really been really, really sad. And she's also she's a caregiver taking care of her ailing mother. And, but they're super nice ladies, and I put the cards away. The lady that owned the property where they stored the floats, I said, I've met her before. Her name's Barb. And her and her husband have that gorgeous property. And these other 2 are the ones that they just use the dock, right? They live across the lake. They're the ones that the one lady that my landlord knows, and her mother is living with her, and she's ailing, and she's the one who lost the dog, and she's been sad about that. And it's interesting, her name is Nina, and she's Italian. And then this other lady, I can't remember her name, and there's another one named Karen. Is it Karen? I can't remember. Anyway, I'm saying all this because I want to remember myself. But once she figured out who I was, she goes, oh, forget it. She goes, I'll come over and I'll build the pallet myself. She needs grass on the property up on the deck. And I said, oh, that'd be so amazing. I'll pay for it. She goes, no, I'll do it. You know, she's got this, she's kind of like a construction girl. It's kind of cool. And the lady that, I said, why isn't Nina coming over? And is she angry that you're here? And she goes, no, she's been drinking. She's been drinking. So she, we sat here talking for a little bit, and she goes, you should read Barb's cards. And so I said, well, I didn't want to, bring them out. I wasn't sure if maybe that was offensive to you. And she says, no, Barb is very spiritual. She would love for you to read the cards for her. And I said, oh, cool. So I read the cards for her, and it was, and she goes, oh my God. And it was about a move and to a colder climate. And she looks over at the girl, and she goes, did you tell her? And she goes, no, I didn't tell her anything. We just talked about the cat. And she goes, we're moving. And I said, you're going to sell that beautiful property? And she said, yeah. Remember that other gentleman that I told you that had the family compound? And he's like 2 doors down from her. That woman has a big white dog, just like the dog that lives down in the other part of the neighborhood. And that dog's also got a thyroid problem. And I said, you need milk thistle. And she goes, oh my God, I just started taking milk thistle. And I said, your dog needs it too. The dog is going to get sick. She said, the dog's not doing well. And I said, the dog's showing you what you need. You need to start taking milk thistle. Because that was one of the flowers that showed up in the cards. And she's looking at her friend. She's like, did you tell her? And I said, no. So they loved Lily, and they were giving Lily huggies. And she kept crawling into my lap. And it kept telling me that the answer to your question it has to do with your daughter. And I said, Lily needs milk thistle again. So Lily needs that milk thistle. And we talked about her incredible eyes. And I said, she doesn't see me very well. Well, thyroid is one of the things that come up. Somebody needs to have, and that has nothing to do with her eyes, but it's thyroid. Because of thyroid issues, you need milk thistle. It's okay, honey bun. It's okay. So moving to a colder climate, this Barbara is selling their gorgeous property on the lake and moving to, and she says, I'm from Wisconsin. And I said, really? I love Wisconsin. I lived there for a year. And she said, yeah, my heart is in Wisconsin. I said, well, you might be going back there. That's okay, little chicken. So what we're going to do, you and I and Lily, we're going to do a reading. So we're going to, you guys can choose. You can choose my left foot or my right foot, Or you can choose Lily. And everyone's going to choose Lily. And you're going to choose peace, love, and joy. So which one do you want? We'll start with Lily. Travel. An upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. Look at her riding with her stag. This to me looks like lighting the menorah. Hanukkah. So by Hanukkah, there's going to be a trip. That's what comes to me. It's a spiritual trip, and it's going to be very beautiful. You could be a bridegroom or a bride at that time. Could happen around Christmas time as well, but I saw lighting the menorah. See? That's what I see. As I said, it could be a spiritual trip or a physical trip, but I get physical trip. You could be going on a honeymoon or attending a wedding. That's the first message. And who did I say that was for? That was for Lily. Right on. Okay, Lily. It's okay, Mama's chicken. I love you. Okay, the next message is going to be my left foot. Look at the mom playing catch with her girl. She's cute. Okay. Flower power. Spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. Okay, so I was telling these ladies that I was seeing foxgloves, and I was speaking about milk thistle, the importance. So flower essences, she's holding on to oil. So oil essences. It would be good to have oil in your bathtub. Flower essence oils, it would be good to have oil in your diffuser. It's good to use, like I said, I'm using rosemary oil on Liger's skin. Rose oil specifically, I'm being shown, would be really good for my skin. Healing, it's moisture, because she's putting petals into those flowers. So rose oil, rose hip, and rose oil, rose water. Also just spend some time outside in nature and connect. Maybe you're supposed to take a course on flower essences, floral essences, or essential oils. Flower essences. So rose water is very important right now. It's calming, it's relaxing. It's okay, baby girl. It's expensive. It's quite expensive. You can get it at holistic stores. It's also telling you it would be good for you to spend some time with your flowers, nurturing your flowers. Your flowers could be the people in your life. It could be spending time outside in nature. Moisture is emotion. So give your love and emotion to your Lily. This is my Lily. Lily needs love. Needs moisture. Lily needs a drink of water soon too, and so do I. So hold on. She's not going to run anywhere. She's wrapping around me. Okay, the next one is going to be my right foot. I actually needed water. I think Lily needs water too, so we'll wrap up really quick. Right foot. This is interesting because I got this message already with the ladies. So practice your craft, whatever it is. Practice speaking if you're nervous about speaking. Practice your instrument if you want to get better at it. Whatever you're trying to get better at, you need to practice it every single day. That little girl's playing catch with her mom. She's practicing, right? She's going to get better and better. Whatever it is that you need to do, your talents, your skills, when you work on it, when you practice it, you become more confident in everything. If you practice at anything and you become good at anything, it makes you feel good about yourself. Your speaking abilities, practice expressing your feelings, practice your spiritual gifts, practice reading the pictures on the cards. Practice makes perfect, whatever it is. You're going to get better at it. You don't expect yourself to be perfect, right? We all have to start somewhere, but you're never going to get anywhere if you don't begin. And love, joy, and peace. Ooh, I got two. Patience, please. Your desire is within reach. Okay. Funny that I read it in that order, even though it came out in this order. Your desire is within reach, so have faith that everything is working in your favor, because it is. Have patience with now, if you read it like this, have patience with the process. Have patience with yourself. You're not going to become a millionaire overnight. You're not going to be the top of your game overnight. Your health isn't going to be supreme overnight. You have to have patience with all of it. It also shows that there are unseen factors that that have to take place. There's a divine order to things. It also shows that whatever you've been waiting for is right around the corner, because there's a transformation that's already taken place. There's a lot of love and healing and growth. Oh, she's relaxed now, so we don't have to rush. So let's choose something else. What is she watching? She's watching the kids. She likes that. She likes observing. She likes to observe her surroundings. It's fun for her. I'm glad we came. Okay, so we're going to choose the daughter or the mom. I'm going to put you guys down for a second. And you choose the daughter or the mom while I shuffle. Lily's completely relaxing against me now, so she's okay. I thought maybe it was in a panic state and she needed water, but she's okay. Right, Lil? Okay, so daughter. Do some research. So you need more information about the situation. You better look into it before you proceed. Whether this has to do, if you're traveling somewhere, you got to find out where to go. If you're thinking about moving somewhere, you got to, whatever it is. If you're making a decision as far as your project, look into it. So look into something before you do it. Before you make a choice, before you make a decision. Looks like you've been burning the midnight oil. You've been worrying about something. So instead of worrying about it, do something constructive. Right? I'm looking at her legs. Black and white. Everything isn't black and white. You've definitely been burning the midnight oil. Maybe you've been doing a lot of work, a lot of research, and it's time to put it into action. But before you do that, there's something that you might not be seeing, something that you need to look into. What is it in regards to? You know what I'm looking at, and I've never seen before, is the worm, the wise worm, the witch, whispering in her ear. So research doesn't have to be book smart. Sometimes it can be spirit. Spirit, show me. Can you show me where to look? Can you show me where to look for this information? Can you show me, guide me to the right people, places? I don't want to be up at night worrying about this situation. I need to sleep. So I'm going to hand it off to you, and I'm going to trust that you're going to show me where I need to look, where I need to go. Okay? Now we're going to do the mother. That was the daughter. Interesting. So that could be a message in itself. Something concerning your daughter, do some research. If it has something to do with you, your daughter, I don't know. It's a message. You'll understand it for you. This is mother. New home. Okay, I already got this. Your mother's going to have a new home. You may be moving, but moving is definitely a step in the right direction for you. Maybe you're moving from your mother's home. I'm just getting mother. You might be sad because your mother's moving. It might be sad. Or maybe you need to move to a place that's more peaceful. You may need to move energetically. That mother's playing baseball or catch with her daughter. Moving is a step in the right direction. New home is definitely featured, right? Okay, so the mother's losing her cool with the child. She says, stop looking in every other direction. You and I are playing. We are playing. And she's yelling at her. So it's not very fun, right? The relationship is very stressful. So she may be out here with her daughter, but she's not handling the situation very well. She's competing with her child, which is unbelievable. I'm sitting here listening, and she's telling her daughter what she's doing wrong. She's cutting her down as she plays. She's showing her that her form isn't right. So she's trying to teach her, but she's doing it in a way that's putting her down. It's making her sad. This little girl is sad. Sorry, I know this is about moving, but maybe that's why you're moving. Maybe where you're at, you don't feel, you're not happy, you're not supported. This child is not supported by her mother. And if you're a mother, pay attention to how you treat your child. She's trying to be supportive of her daughter, but she's very, very, she's telling her, you're acting like a baby, you're switching back to the baby way of doing it. So She's humiliating her, and that's not cool. Can you hear her yelling at her? So there's a reason. Sometimes, you know, you wonder why people move away. You're not supported in a loving, kind way. It makes you feel sad in your home. I'm not happy where I am. I want to move where I'm happy, where I feel supported, where I feel at peace, where I feel calm, not where I feel sad. Wow, I'm sorry. Let's pick something else. Let's pick the tree. Let's pick the tree. Or the slides. The dad's playing with the little girl. He's actually really sweet to them. You guys having fun, he says. He's got 2 little girls he's playing with. Okay, so we've got the merry-go-round, the tree, the father, and the 3 little girls. So the merry-go-round, the tree, the father, and the 3 little girls. So the merry-go-round, the tree. So we start with the tree. Wow, do some research. Again, you need to look into this situation before you proceed. What do I see here? What do you want to... I'm looking at a heart. The heart is outside the window. The heart is not inside. Is it outside, or is it piled up on those books in the corner? Okay, so you need to follow your heart. You're not looking at your heart. Maybe you need to take your heart into consideration. You're focusing on the blue ribbon. Like that mother wants that child to be the best. Study, study, study. You need to be better. You need to be better. This one that's hanging over her shoulder. Heart's over here. Now she's saying good job. Maybe you're looking too much in books. Maybe you need to pay more attention to what your heart's telling you instead of the research this way. Maybe what the research is what is deep inside of your heart. Merry-go-round. The children. God, there's so much about kids today. So your connection with children is a part of your life's purpose. You may be very good at helping children, seeing issues with children. Children may feel comfortable with you. This could be a child, human child or animal children. You've got this childlike innocence. You've got this very positive, happy, upbeat way of looking at things. You understand a child's heart. Children feel safe with you. So this is something that this is a gift that you have, and maybe this is something you need to work towards. It's also telling you need to connect with your child. I'm connecting with my child right now, my little fur child, right? You need to send some love to your child. I ask that my daughter be surrounded in love. I ask that she be reconnected to her innocent, happy childhood. I ask that for my son as well. I ask to stay connected to my innocent, happy outlook on life. We always want to maintain a childlike outlook. Innocent, happy, looking forward. We can do anything we set our mind to. This is the color of the sacral chakra, seat of creativity. Maybe you need to spend some time with your children. Maybe you need to play like that dad, right? Where did he go? I'm trying to see where he went. He's on the slide, right? We all have a child within us. And then, so you can do anything you set your mind to. Maybe your creativity is being stunted because you haven't had enough play. You haven't connected enough to your child, that inner child inside of you. That serves a very large purpose. Maybe there's healing that needs to take place with this child. Maybe there's childhood issues. Now she's on the daughter again, right when I said that. Very, very aggressive mother, very demanding, wanting the child to succeed, succeed, succeed. What about having fun? What about having fun? Let's make this fun. I watched a video recently about a coach that was coaching these little boys, little guys, and he made fun of them. Everything he said was funny, but it was a dig. Every single thing. And they said, well, that's how he gets them to be tough. And you know what? Sometimes kids aren't tough. You know what? Sometimes it's about the game. It's not about winning. This mother over here is really consumed with her daughter being the best at what she does and doing it the best way, but they're losing the fun. So now we're going to go to the 3 little girls. 3 little girls. Birthday. A significant birthday holds the answer to your question. My daughter's birthday is in October 14th. I'm looking at milk thistle right here, and I'm looking at snowdrops. It's a cold place. Cooler climates is where you'll have those kind of, and this is a foresty area because there's ferns there. A significant birthday holds the answer to your question. Well, I don't know who the birthday is in your life, but for me, it's October. All signs point to October for me. Definitely a celebration. There could be something, a new project being born. There could be a project that's going to take off. Reason for celebration about that. A promotion, an opening of a business, maybe a child's being born. But it definitely is talking about that birthday. Now, a significant birthday could also be Jesus. And I said, what did I say? Lighting the menorah, right? So that's the birthday of Jesus. Well, it's Christmas time for the Jews. And then Christmas is Christ's birthday, according to the world. And as I said, so for me, I'm looking at October, November, December. Okay, and then now we're going to go to the slides, right? And then we're going to go because it's getting kind of dark. Wow, look what flipped out. New home. And it'll be this one together. So everything's okay. Everything's going to be fine. If you're worrying, I'm thinking about the lady that I spoke about when we first started the reading and how she's taking care of her ailing mother and she has to, it's wearing her down. She's exhausted. So it might be that somebody has to go to a home. It's going to be okay. You are moving. The move is going to be okay. You can relax. Don't worry. It's all working out in a very beautiful way. Don't be stressing about that. But moving is definitely a step in the right direction for you now. Maybe moving away from a situation, maybe moving to a new home, maybe selling your home, maybe buying a new home. But it's definitely a right step in the right direction. That came up first. It wanted to be looked at first. And you don't have to worry about it because literally Spirit's handling things. It's literally like, you know what, take your hands off of it. We'll handle it. You've done what you need to do. If you've been guided to do something else, that's fine. Spirit's saying, call on us and ask us to take whatever the concern is and you deal with it. Because everything's fantastic. It's actually much better than you actually believe that it is. It's a beautiful message. I would like to ask one for myself. So I'm going to say, what is it that I like here? What is it that I like here? Well, the moon's coming up. The moon's coming up from behind that tree. I like that because the moon talks about secrets. And the full moon is coming, harvest. But the moon is coming up from behind that family tree. So the secrets are coming out, which is what I really would like. So I'm going to call on the moon. Anybody else want to know about that? You jump in. This is about the moon. Wow. So it'll all be revealed by October. That's a long time. Significant birthday holds the answer to your question. I want to clarify that. Wow. Fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. Somebody might be getting married in October. Somebody might get married in December. Somebody might be getting married around a birthday that you know that's significant to you. My son was born in April, but this is a girl. It looks like a little boy, but it's got a little pink flower. So it's a pixie. So it's a little girl. My daughter was born in October. I love to hear her praise her. I like to hear her praise her. Let's clarify this a little bit more. So, this is interesting. Somebody may be getting married because they're pregnant. Or somebody that's married may be having a baby. Oh my gosh, I wonder if my daughter's pregnant. No, I just heard no. But pregnancy talks about a new beginning. So there's a new beginning. For one, this is my reading. Wow. Wow. So a new beginning. Fairies join you. And so you may meet someone at a wedding. Someone you know may be getting married. You may be getting married. There's a new beginning. And a significant birthday holds the answer to that question. Okay. I'm laughing at myself because remember I said Gumby and Pokey? Gumby got pulled in a million different directions, and Gumby was a bit, or Pokey was a bit of a stun wonder. And I just finished saying in my head, I feel a little bit like a stun wonder right now. Like I don't quite know what to think or say. So I'm going to ask for one more clarification on what this means. Debt paid off. Debt paid off. The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you in your life. So I would say, oh my gosh, what I'm getting from this is a karmic debt. It's a karmic debt. It's been paid off. And with that, love comes into your life. A new beginning. And it all is around a significant birthday. And it has to do with Lily. Or who Lily represents. Lily has eyes like the snake eyes. I called Lily snake eyes earlier today. Do you know what snake eyes means? Twins. It's two of a kind. Pretty bitchin'. I like this reading. That means my twin's coming home very soon because our karmic debt is going to be paid off. And then we can have our new beginning. It's a sacred union. I love that. You're beautiful. Yes, you are. You want to go home now, baby? Yeah? You go home? Want to go home, baby chicken liver? Hey. And you would think that she needs chicken liver because I call her that, but that's not what apparently she needs. All right, you guys, we're going to upload these. These are interesting readings.